You're listening to Weeknight Wizards.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Weeknight Wizards, D&D 5e, Isles of Hebria. I am your unfriendly neighborhood GM, Anthony, and I am joined by the four gamesmen. And I've got a special player question for them lined up tonight. And I thought that we would go over, just to make sure we knew what everybody's favorite Pokemon was.
I was gonna make that joke.
What about if it was a Pokemon we want in real life?
Oh, that's a great twist, actually, on it. Yeah, I like that. No, actually, Joe, if you could bring us into the Roll20 game.
Sure.
Maybe it's because I've been watching the weekly episodes of Game Changer, but I decided to do something a little different with this one. We thought we ended last session on maybe somewhat of a sour note, and so I wanted to focus in on things that we like. And so I have prepared for each of you a series of blind ranking challenges.
Oh,
Yes.
oh, how many of them are World War II Part 2?
Triple
kicker
9/11.
The kicker is that the category that I've selected for each of you is something that I think somebody else in the group has particularly strong feelings on.
Oh, that's very good. I love this.
Would anybody in particular like to go first?
I'll do it. Let's do it.
All right, Joe. You're familiar with the trend, how to blind rank. So I will give you the item, and you will tell me where you rank it, 1 through 5. Viewers, you can see this visualized on the screen. I'm sure this will carry over perfectly to audio. Joe,
Yes.
you will be blind ranking pasta shapes.
Ooh.
I'm good at this one. I have
Your
I have opinions.
Your first pasta shape is cavatappi.
Cavatappi. That's
It's a spiral that's hollow.
Yeah.
Oh, 2.
Bold.
2.
All right.
2. One being the best.
Right?
A long macaroni.
One being the best.
One being the best, yeah.
Yeah,
One
that's
should be highest.
Okay. So I'm
easy
making
2.
lowest. Okay.
Interesting.
Rotini.
I'm gonna go 4. It's too easy to overcook.
Interesting. Fettuccine.
1. Fettuccine is my favorite noodle.
I can't see you typing in Roll20, Anthony.
That's okay.
Okay.
You'll see the answers at the end.
Okay.
Penne.
Oh shit. What are the chances the last one is bow tie? Penne I'm going 3.
And for number 5, concele.
Which automatically added to 5, right?
Which one is that?
It's shells.
Oh, okay. I'm okay with that.
That works out okay.
I was not
Concele
willing.
are the big shells, yeah.
Way down in like 100 is bow tie.
Farfalle.
Farfalle. I hate that.
Joe does not like.
That's a
does not
pretty
like it.
solid ranking, Joe.
That's pretty
I
solid.
feel pretty good about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nicely done. Who's next?
I'll go.
Nicholas. Yuli ranking Star Wars films.
Okay.
Are you ready?
No comment.
I'm ready.
Michael, you're not allowed to speak. This is
Fine.
Your
He's allowed
first
to be
Star
wrong.
Wars, your first Star Wars film to rank 1 through 5. Return of the Jedi.
I'll go 2.
Solid.
I have a favorite, and I'm worried I'm not going to hear it.
There's a lot.
It's Solo.
Yeah, there's more
Is
than
this just
5.
movies, by the way?
Nick's a
Just
big
movies.
big Solo.
Star Wars films.
Is this, and also I want to clarify, is this including non-mainline films? Or are you just doing episodes?
Star Wars films.
Okay.
Attack of the Clones.
I'll give that a 4.
I think it's a safe ranking.
Rogue One.
This is where the fans will be divided.
Yes.
I'll give that a 3. It's not the
Oh,
worst
wait.
one I've ever seen.
The Last Jedi.
Oh no. I'm scared now.
You got 2 or
I'm putting that in
5 on
5.
the Last
yeah,
Jedi.
No, I have 1 or 5. I'm putting at
Oh.
5.
Yeah.
What trick is he pulling here?
Solo, a Star Wars story.
I knew
No.
it.
There's no choice.
Here, you know the thing. So again, I canonically have a lot of opinions on Star Wars. I actually think Solo is a great Star Wars
Pretty good.
movie.
I do too. I think
think
it's
so.
fine.
I don't
Not
think
better
it's
than Return of
terrible.
the Jedi.
It's not better than Return of the Jedi.
I don't think it's better than Rogue One.
I think it is, but
I love Rogue
I
One.
think okay.
Michael, you got to watch Andor.
Yeah, I probably
do.
like Rogue One more if I watch Andor. This is true.
Greg, do you want to go next?
Sure.
Gregory, you'll be ranking types of beer.
Interesting.
Your
Greg- I
first
trust Greg
beer
on this.
is the Pilsner.
3.
Honestly,
I agree.
solid
Solid,
3
solid.
beer.
I do
Your
like the
next
Pilsner.
beer is the Porter.
I'm gonna put a 4 for porter.
The Stout.
2.
Yeah, I'd agree.
The Sour.
5.
And by default, your number 1 then. The Brown Ale.
Oh,
I'm okay. I'm okay.
I like
I'm
brown
okay
That's
with
ales.
a
that.
pretty good
number
ranking, I think.
1.
You know, if
I
I saw
mean-
But it's
if
by
I saw a menu
default.
that had those 5,
Actually,
I
yeah.
might be tempted to order the brown ale. So
I feel good about not knowing what 5 was gonna be.
Yeah.
I feel good about that ranking.
Yeah, that's
I'm
not bad.
happy
That's
with
not
that
bad.
as a stack rank. Yeah.
And Michael,
yeah, that's me.
you'll be ranking soups.
Are they gonna say isekai animes or something?
If it was isekai animes, we'd be here all night just reading the titles.
Read the titles.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Accurate, yeah. Your first soup, Michael, is New England clam chowder.
That's the white clam chowder.
That is
a
the
good
white
soup.
clam chowder, yes.
It's good soup.
It is good soup. I'm gonna put that honestly as a 2. It's a really good soup.
I
Alright.
agree.
I love the clam chowder.
I like a lot of pepper in it.
That's okay. Minestrone.
That's a
4.
tough one.
I'm not a big
I
minestrone
agree,
guy.
I agree with 4.
I'm with
I kinda
Michael on
kinda
that.
boring.
Okay.
Yep.
Gazpacho.
I've had some good gazpachos. It's not a 1. I wouldn't say it's a 5. I'm gonna put it as a 3 for gazpacho.
Yeah, it's a good ranking.
If you put vodka in it, is it a Bloody Mary?
Yes.
We talked about this last time.
Sorry, I only
Your
have 2
fourth-
jokes.
Your fourth
We just
your
cycled
fourth
through.
soup, Michael. Manhattan clam chowder.
5.
I don't know if I've had it. What's the difference?
That's the
Red.
red one.
Oh, got it.
It's not cream based. It's tomato.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's tomato based.
And number 1,
Pitiful.
chicken wild rice.
Fuck
Ooh,
yeah.
it's pretty
So
good.
Midwestern.
good.
Very good.
I know.
Yeah, not bad, not bad.
Although
Ah,
my family does wild
a
rice
pretty good
with
ranking.
ham, and I think it's very
Oh.
good. Yeah.
Ah. Hey, you know
Huge
what?
ham.
These are some good lists.
I think our lists
Honestly,
are pretty damn
Nice
good.
work.
Yes. Yes. Thank Anthony. You were very kind. There were. I would say Nick
was.
had the most thorny of
Most controversial one.
of
Yeah.
rankings to deal with. But yes,
I'm a little
That
sad
is
we
good.
can't do this for Anthony,
that's
but
true.
Not inorganic.
Who wants to Google some
Not-
isekai anime?
Isekai. I got it. I got it.
French films.
Yeah, French New Wave films.
Okay. From pulling randomly from the top 100 isekai anime,
Oh boy.
Oh God.
where would you rank In Another World with My Smartphone?
Number one. Easy.
Um, gosh, this is not a genre that I enjoy,
Yeah.
so I'm not the right person for this. So I'm gonna put. It's called In Another World with My Smartphone.
In Another World with My Smartphone.
Okay.
I have seen
oh,
this.
Somebody else is doing it. Okay.
Sorry, I was trying.
No, you're good.
I was trying to help.
Let me get rid of mine.
Thank you.
Put that back in the middle. In Another World with My Smartphone, I'm gonna put at 4.
4? All right.
Yeah, that's where it
How
belongs.
about
Why can I not get back into my? Hold on. There
how
we go.
about my isekai life? I gained a second character class and became the strongest sage in the world.
I hate this so much.
Hmm.
This should be an automatic 5 for including isekai in the title of your isekai.
Yeah.
Default.
Yeah. I'm gonna put that at 5.
Okay.
Good luck getting the whole title there, Michael.
All right. Sorry. There's not enough room, so I just.
Yeah.
How about
That's
I'm
awesome.
just
Honestly,
gonna-
even better.
Okay.
how about how not to summon a demon lord?
That'll put it 2.
I think that's the
Yeah,
only one
that
I've
sounds like a
seen.
good 2. That's a good 2.
Thank you.
All right. So you've got 1 and 3.
Yeah.
Where'd it go? Sword Art Online.
I'm gonna put that at 1 because it's the one I've heard of.
And it's I wouldn't say not problematic, but definitely of the ones you don't know, the one you know the most about it that is problematic, that is okay to watch.
The
Well-
safest problematic one.
The last
Safest,
one.
yeah.
I don't know anything about it. I've heard of it.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
The first 4 episodes are worth watching.
I agree
Alright.
with that.
I believe you.
The last one is redo of a healer.
That's my 3. Always has been.
That's a good
Uh-huh.
list. That's a
That
good
is-
always.
That is actually a hilarious
Mhm.
list.
Wow.
This
Cool.
is a joke for 3 people.
And they're on this
And,
call.
I'm not one of them.
Yep.
There's 5 people on this call, and this joke is for 3 of them.
Yeah.
I heard a very funny thing about there was an improv group, and they would introduce it was a 4 team member group, and they would introduce themselves as 3 best friends and 1 good friend. I think it's very funny.
That's very good.
I love
All right, I will bring us in here.
it. Yeah.
If you can
would
if you can
somebody-
guess who it is, you get your ticket refunded.
Would somebody be so kind as to give us the recap?
Sure.
Mhm.
I can do it. Okay. So, at the start of the last session, we had just finished we kind of came back into the fold having just defeated the mind flayers that had shown up in the trial. And we, had taken care of them. One of them was completely solidified or petrified, I should say. The others were dead. There were moments where we kind of caught up with the members of our party as well as the ruling, the heads of the different states
Mhm.
that were present. We then turned our attention to Myron and Caliphate. And so we figured out that Mirren, or people within Mirren's kind of like circle, had discovered a vault centuries ago while they were requesting for different artifacts, and there were within that vault there were the mind flayers there. And then Mirren said that a spell was placed on them and later Caliphate and other confidants, and over that time the mind flayers had been quietly influencing the government in this country. We decided to press a little bit further with the mind flayers, especially Vera had raised the soul of one of them from the dead as like a thrall previously, so asked them a bunch of questions. And so we found out that, yes, the mind flayers have been there for a really long time, that they were kind of influencing different aspects of the society. And the Illithid wanted to control the most magically powerful beings of Hebria, which is why they were in this part of the world. The name of the Illithid that was captured was Qarda, Qharda. And then it kind of eventually gave control back to Talus to kind of take over. I don't know if there was anything else that was super important that we learned at that point, but I think that was it for the kind of interrogation. And then we did the heist of stealing the Star of Erebus, which was our mission that was given to us by our employer. And we did this by setting off a spell of silence and some fireworks in kind of the main hall. And then we stole the star, and the star was kind of lost in the crowd of turtles that all had the same painting on their shells, which kind of confused people who were chasing after us. We made it out onto the street. We made it onto a boat to escape down the canal, but that didn't go super well. But Snips saved us and popped out of one of the barrels and kind of ran away and brought the guards with him. And then we made it all the way to the main gates of the city. And at that point, we had a little bit of trouble trying to get out because Kiara picked up the Star of Erebus and tried to cause a backstabbing. But through some finagling and some arguments and some rolling, Quinn was able to stop Kiara from getting away and doing that, even though she said to him, like, I need you to give this to me. And then we slam dunk the Star of Erebus into Winai's pot, and he ran through the gate. And Quinn told Kiara that she never learned to work as a team, and then to give Vadric our best. And so that was kind of where we ended it contentiously at the end of the last
Yes, we did.
session.
Thought we had escaped the city. Did we hand wave that or no? We're still at the gate.
You escaped the city, yeah.
Okay,
Yep.
yeah,
We're
okay.
out. Yeah,
Sorry,
yeah,
I
we're
missed
out.
that. Sorry.
We are going to. I'm actually going to move it. We're going to start on the airship, and
Do need to
So-
stop by the Turtle Clan to get
Yes,
money.
just
I
my
am.
shield.
I'm going to say that as you are on the airship, your shield is waiting for you, Nick.
Nice.
Cool.
Or your shield is waiting for you. It has been upgraded. This was a fine shield. He wasn't able to upgrade it well enough, or like super well, to give it like an additional AC boost. However, you now have the ability when you wield the shield that while you have your same AC, physical attacks against you, meets it, does not beat it anymore.
Oh, cool.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty cool. It's basically
So we are
Just like- isn't that-
tipping the scale back in the other direction.
Isn't that basically just +1?
No, different.
Nope.
Okay.
I mean,
It's not.
it's different, but you know it's
Yeah,
not.
no,
Anyway, it's going to be tough to remember that, I think,
Good.
in a
Put
few
it in bold.
sessions.
That's why he didn't give you
Hey.
+1.
Write
Because
it down.
in the well, yeah, but in the items, it doesn't have a great place for like notes.
Just call it your sword is called Tidebreaker. Your
Tide
shield can be called
Caller.
Tiebreaker. Tie collar.
Ooh.
I don't hate that, honestly.
Oh, there is a spot.
Kinda cute,
Meets
actually.
it, does not beat it. Okay. Cool.
Can I get my good gun back?
Yeah, it's waiting for
It's
you on the ship.
Thank
And
God.
Sevi and Snips.
Sevi and Snips are on the ship as well.
Heck yeah.
Wow, we love that.
Yeah, you are on your airship, and I presume you take off.
Yeah. All right, everyone, let's get
Yeah.
this bird in the air. It's not really a bird.
It's really not. Looks nothing
Let's-
like a bird.
Let's get this
Well, it's kind of like a
rigid walled
jellyfish.
dirigible in the air.
There it is.
These newfangled words. All right. Man, he's gonna
Let's
go to
launch
the
this whale.
engine.
Let's launch this
And he's gonna come
whale.
up. Here.
That's a deep cut.
Yes,
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've got Wanai and Manny in the engine room.
Yeah, I think this is how we've done it before.
Yeah. We've got
Because it was strength based.
Yes, we've got Quinn at the helm, and we've got Vera
On a smoke break.
Standing by on a smoke break. Yes.
Hanging out.
Technically.
No, there
I
was a
think-
third. There's
yeah,
a
man,
I think it was
third.
navigating now.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
there was a navigation roll.
Yes.
Let's
Okay.
do it.
Cool. So I'll have you each make your respective rolls. Every time you do this, the DC gets lower until you're just not going to have to roll anymore.
Sure.
Smart.
Was it Dex?
Yes. Dex for steering, strength for engines, and then I think it was int for navigation.
Athletics
Enter
or is
wisdom,
it
I'd say.
strength?
Wisdom.
I think it's
no.
just strength. Yeah, well, I'm fine with wisdom.
Okay.
I'm gonna write this.
Oh wait,
on
that's
the
Civ.
map.
I'm
Oh, we are
sorry.
not doing well for the start.
Oh,
I
you're
got
very
mine,
harried.
mine is actually 22. Not save. It's
Yes. Yep. They are different.
Mhm.
Okay. So you
So between one, we're okay.
I'm gonna burn. I'm
I
gonna
mean,
burn
we're
my
going
inspiration
fast.
here, just to make it a 12 instead of a 4 for
Okay.
wisdom.
where are you heading?
Karkaram.
Well, why would we go to
Not
Karkaram?
Karkaram. Sorry. No, sorry, not Karkaram. I meant wherever Vadrik is based.
Yeah, I think
thought
we
Yeah.
would-
probably wanted it because that's also where we'd probably want to bring Sevi anyway, right?
Sure.
yeah. We were planning on bringing it.
I think going to Vadrik, but actually, one quick question: did we? I can't remember. I know on the way there was in Erebus, there was a X on the map.
Yeah, there was a shrine
didn't-
if we want to stop.
Yes, we
there.
do
We
have to
didn't.
go- we have to go
we
there.
didn't stop there on the way because we were worried about timing. So maybe we want to do that first before we
Didn't-
head out.
Which
And-
one?
Yeah.
Or was that?
Can we
Bring out your
on-
handouts.
Bring out your maps.
Bring out your sextant map.
thought-
Show me
unless it
your
was-
handouts.
There is a map. Okay,
On
in
two.
Sextant Map 2, we can see
On
one
2.
in Erebus and one. We've been to the one in.
I think we
Paris?
didn't go to either of those.
We know
The
one
ones
is
on
empty.
an island or in the
Yeah,
center.
one of them is
actually-
empty.
The two that are on Erebus, the main island and the smaller island,
Mhm.
you know both of those are empty.
Oh, okay.
Okay, because
Oh,
one of
okay.
them had the mind flayers.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, the one
So there's-
in the center of Erebus would have been the one that Mirren was seeking
Gotcha.
when they
Okay.
discovered the mind flayers.
In the
So we're confident
original.
no masks.
Say again, Joe.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry. No.
I was saying we're confident no masks.
Not
either.
in Erebus proper. No, the only one that you had not investigated is the one that is visibly like in the middle of the water.
Is
Right.
when
That's
I
on our way.
familiar with that middle of that water?
He is not.
Okay.
I was gonna
It's
say there's.
I thought it was
territory that,
something
that
from-
portals would have been would have visited.
I thought it was something for my 5x5.
There's the one in the water that we could like fly low and see if we can see. And then if not, there's the one in the middle landmass in the original Sextant map. Right by the Three
Yeah.
Bell town.
We haven't gotten our water tunics yet, though, so I don't know how we're gonna get the one in the water.
Can't you-
Well, I mean, it could
I
be
mean, I can go under.
it could be above the water.
True.
You know.
Also can turn into never
Because-
mind. Spoilers.
As a reminder, Vadrik is in Styria, right?
Yeah.
That's correct.
Where-
We assume.
Okay, so I think it makes sense from where we are flying from to stop over the water and see if there's anything we can like
100%.
And there's
glean,
the one
Agreed.
and then
the one in the middle island too that is on land that we could stop at also.
Okay.
In Sextant
water
map.
first.
Yeah,
Water first.
Well,
water
it's on the
first.
way. It's like
Yeah.
one route.
It's like on the way.
So we're headed for the middle of the water. That's
Let me check
your
my
those are your
notes
coordinates
here.
We're headed for the X's. Is where
Okay.
we're
It'd
headed.
be Sextant Nap 2 and Sextant Nap Original. In 2 there's
I had a yeah.
2 there's one in the water, and then Original there's one in like the dead center of the map.
hmm I had to reference my my answer key. Okay, so you presumably take off at a northeasterly heading.
Sure.
Yes.
Yeah, I
Mhm.
think from we're now in the larger landmass of the two, right?
Correct.
Yeah, so I think that makes sense.
Here, let's bring
More
you all
east than north, probably.
Let's bring you to just the main map. You're
There we
like here.
Yeah, we gotta finish
we
our-
know Morn is super hostile to
To all of you, yeah.
to all of us, right? So I think we'd probably, I mean, Aribus is now technically probably also pretty hostile to us, but
I got bad news about Styria.
Karkarum pretty hostile to us. Karkarum's actually the safest place for us right now, I think. Actually,
We're going to Nixia, and there's no more discussion about it.
I think
No,
we're
we're just
fighting
now-
Vertal, other than insulting. Yeah, no, we didn't even the two belt. Oh, the first town was in Vertal, wasn't it?
Yeah,
We didn't do
The-
much.
Yeah, we just insulted their way of life,
Yeah, that's all.
so that's pretty good
That's
for
not
us.
that bad.
No,
they probably don't remember us.
yeah, I think honestly we'd probably try to fly and maybe avoid Morn airspace would be the main thing.
Mm-hmm.
Got it.
I think that would be the wise thing.
I think that you in the engine rooms rolled well enough that you are able to make a lot better time out of Aribus than you did going from Paris to Trisalis.
Nice.
And so you are, pretty quickly you're rounding the Horn of Morn, and
Oh, the Morn
kinda-
horn.
the Morn horn,
horn.
and
Morn.
getting making your pass to the true heading, which is heading over this X here, and bring you.
Hey, Manny.
Mhm.
It feels good not to feel like really rushed. For once.
He looks at Wadi Longenhard. We just fled a nation.
Yeah, but like
This is the third nation. I think the third time we fled a continent.
Yeah, well, third time's a charm. You know what they say.
That's true. Maybe more concerning is just how used to it we are.
It's all uphill from here.
I don't know. I just feel like we're not in that stinky blood waste, blood dust place.
true.
That place was terrible, and
Yeah,
All
I would
those-
say taking off from this tropical paradise has been much better than the horrible, horrible ash wasteland, or the what burning city that was was it on fire in Styria? No, it was just the Colosseum was on fire. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Did we
want
level
to play
up?
some cards?
Hell yeah.
What's that, Joe?
Did we level up? We did, right?
I told you to level up between sessions, but just take a knee on that real quick. I have a couple of questions. Michael, where does Snips sleep? Is it in this where his
Yeah, he
token
sleeps in
is?
Manny's little nook.
Okay. And then where are you keeping the star?
This is such a good question. I think we load it into the cannon in case we need to shoot it out really fast.
No, it was in the soup pot, which doesn't seem like the worst place to keep it.
So can we put it in the theoretical galley?
Well,
I
I
don't
mean,
know
if
where
we
the
want to
theoretical
make
galley is.
super potions, it's probably gonna need
Oh,
to get
that's
out
true.
of there.
But it is, yeah, but for right
Here,
now,
let me
keeping
put-
it out of sight of anyone who might be scanning would be smart.
Wait, so are we level 6 then, or level 7?
You were
no,
level
wait.
6. You will be level 7.
Okay, I'm
but
holding the
not-
pin.
like I
important now.
said, just hold
Dude.
tight.
Yep.
There you go.
Hold
All right,
the
there's your
Dude.
star. Players can move. Whatever, just ping where you want it. I'll move it.
We can.
I feel
Say
like here is like not the worst
Oh, yeah,
spot
sure.
because
That's fine.
someone will always have to be steering.
Central, nearby, within sight. Yeah.
Sure. Okay. So you've just rounded the Horn of Morn. Which the more I say that, the more that's actually the name of what it is. I like that a
Mhm.
lot.
One to one.
Um,
It's got a ring to it.
Vera and Quinn, I'm gonna have you make perception checks And I'm going to put the DC at 17.
No whammies.
Hmm.
Oh,
Damn, dude.
She's a
Damn,
mutant.
son, where'd you find that? You said perception, yeah?
Yes, please.
Nope. I'm fucking dumb as a doornail.
You're
His
paying attention
eyes-
to other things.
Your hands are over your eyes.
How,
And my snakes.
Nick? You were in the Navy. How do you navigate?
With the telescope or the stars.
Ah. Hands right over your eyes. That's the way it's done.
I mean, we do have 3 sextants. We should be pretty good at navigating. Sorry, I have 2 now.
Fancy lad.
That is very
we
true.
still have 3.
As you are flying in this sort of airspace, your cabin here, this main cabin, both doors are flung open. And
To the
in
outside?
climb
Oh.
to the outside, and in climb
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah.
Oh.
Eee.
Uh-oh.
Oh shit.
Uh-oh.
Oh shit.
Ah.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Maybe we shouldn't have put it
Whoa.
closest to the doors with the outside.
Did we have
additionally, these are glass doors, right? We decided that's like a shutter.
Yes.
I think so.
Orange? Okay. We've got 2 more that have landed on the deck here that will be
What the fuck?
interacting there. Quinn, before the rogues have entered, before they make any more actions, you get an action.
did we like rest?
No.
Okay.
Good thing Manny is full health.
Manny, you have full health, but you only have 2 rages left.
Darn. Hopefully this doesn't take
And
2
you,
rages.
Guys, this fight's gonna take longer than 20 minutes.
Anthony's
You also have
Oh, yeah,
none
sorry, I
of
was
your
gonna say,
temporary hit points.
Anthony, you sound a little robotic to me. Is that everyone else or is it just
Oh.
me?
It did for me too.
A little
Oh
bit.
dear.
Why do I
Oh.
become robotic?
Oh, no,
Am I the bad
still
guy
there.
in Superman 2?
Basically.
Honestly.
I didn't quite understand what you were referencing.
Isn't that the one where the lady turns into the robot at
Oh,
the
you're
end?
better.
Which one?
That's,
Yeah,
I
but
think
it's
that's
in there
Terminator
now.
2.
That's 3
No.
actually with the lady. But yeah.
Oh, you're right.
And it was the bad one. Actually, most of them are bad now.
Do I sound bad still?
Nope, you're fine.
Actually, no, you sound better. Okay.
Weird. Sorry about that.
Robotics.
It's in my family. Manny, you have no temporary hit points remaining.
I will immediately message everyone in the crew.
Sure.
Nice.
Nice.
And then I will use I'll walk here and then use rabbit hop to jump here.
Was Rabbit Hot what you used?
It's a bonus.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
just asking if that was what you used to escape.
It is, yeah.
before.
I get 2 of them a day.
Nice.
Actually, I've it's proficiency. I actually get 3 of them a day.
Should we roll initiative?
The rogues are going to get a surprise round,
Got it.
but
Mm.
Joe
just-
got
got it,
an
got it.
action before the surprise round.
Gotcha.
I'm also gonna blast one of them.
Joe, I gave you an action. You've done 2 things already.
I moved and used a bonus act. Oh, okay. Just one action.
Yeah, just an
I
action.
understand.
action.
I understand. Never mind.
Okay.
Wait, is message?
Presumably it's an action, yeah.
Free actions don't exist anymore. I don't know.
Oh, message is an action. Okay.
Free action still exists. We're also playing 2014 rules, but
Never mind. Sorry, I thought message was a free action. Or object interaction. Talking.
Shrug.
Whatever.
I don't know.
yeah, I don't know.
First thing that they're going to do is this one is going to throw a net over Sevi.
Oh.
This one is going to throw a net at Quinn. Quinn will make a... It's going to be a dex save, but I'm going to do all my actions first. This one's throwing a net on Quinn. This one will throw a net also at Quinn. This one will take a shot at Quinn with a rifle.
Wait,
Uh-oh.
when you say this one, we actually can't see.
I'm pinging them.
I've only seen one ping.
I see one. I saw that ping.
Okay.
The back right. Dang, this action economy rough.
Yes. So this one here, of this blockade here, upper right, net on Sevi. The one directly to the left of him throws a net at Quinn. The one behind him throws a second net at Quinn, and the one in the back, the bottom right, will shoot Quinn with his rifle.
Okay.
This block on the left will have the first two, we got top, and the right one here, throw nets on Vera. And then the back two will shoot at Vera with their rifles.
Uh-oh.
Upper deck.
Okay.
This is a shutter?
I think so.
I don't remember
'cause
this at all.
I think the reason was is that deck is outdoors, and we said it wouldn't make sense to have the engine exposed outdoors, so we have like basically a big shutter. Two doors we could close between this and the end outside. Because otherwise we'd be like getting blasted by wind the whole time.
Got it. So we'll take one action each to open the shutters. They'll move in and open. Okay, so Quinn, I need 2 dex saves. Vera, I need 2 dex saves.
I'm gonna do
DC is 17.
I'm gonna do left right.
Do you want us to
For a
roll
net?
Yep.
It's 17.
We'll roll initiative
Sure.
after this.
Wow.
Joe makes 1. Fails another. Vera fails.
Fail one, make another.
Fails 1, makes 1. Okay. So you are each covered in a net, which causes you to have the restrained condition.
I will not be stopped by a tiny net.
Unfortunately, unlike our hilariously nostalgic film Kung Pao Enter the Fist.
Has not aged well. Don't look it up. Do not watch it. Anyone.
Correct. Also, these nets are full size and they are weighted.
Speed becomes 0. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage, and the
Yes.
creature's attack rolls have disadvantage. The creature
Correct.
has disadvantage on dex saving throws.
And then I've got 1 shot on Quinn, 2 shots on Vera. So this is the first shot on Quinn. That's a 12. That's a miss.
It has advantage.
+8.
Oh, because
Dang.
He's restrained.
Holy shit.
Ooh.
That's a hit.
That does it.
Sorry, Joe.
All right.
And then we
That's
got
the
2
game,
shots
baby.
on Vera.
Well, that was your first shot, yeah.
Yeah, so this is the first shot, which also has an advantage because you are restrained as well. That's a hit.
27.
Wait, what?
And
Hey, if you're shooting a rifle and he crit misses, doesn't that...
Well, he didn't crit miss.
Misfire?
It's advantage.
I have advantage because he's
Oh
restrained.
yeah, good point.
Also, no, because rifles are just crossbows.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we're not actually using
Yeah,
firearm
they're
rules.
they're
Never
just
mind.
crossbows.
Yeah. Okay, so Vera was hit twice. Joe was hit once. I'll roll my damage, which is a D8 plus 4. So Quinn, that's 6 damage. Greg, that's 15 damage. And then I would like each of you to make a con save.
Whoa.
The DC of 17 again.
20.
Nice.
17.
Nice.
Nice. You feel that the bullets are they've got a little kick to them, but you're able to shake it off.
Yeah, I hate
Not a
that.
hollow point. Just a.
They're made from
spicy
uranium.
bullet.
Yeah, they're made from uranium. I will have. Let's see. I'm going to add I could have sworn there was a little net icon. Yeah, there it is.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
And did he roll for Sevi as well? Sorry.
I didn't. Oh wait, no, there's a net icon and a spider web icon. That's
They're
very
different.
confusing.
Yeah, why
They're
do they
different.
have both?
Well, because
know.
they're different.
They both
Yeah.
restrain you, though. I don't know.
One could
Doesn't
be
matter.
if you have like you've cast web or something, or I mean,
Yeah.
or you have you can be immune to web. So you could also use it for that.
Let's roll initiative.
Don't
I
forget
have
to
a
click
quick
your character.
question.
Don't forget to click your character. Yeah.
Did we? I know we didn't rest or long rest. Didn't we short rest after the fight with the Olithids before we executed the heist?
I don't
Let's
believe
check
so.
the notes.
I don't know if I would have recorded that.
If you did, you didn't update your character sheet. I have record of everything that your character
Everything
sheets
that's been
were
done.
at
Okay,
the end of
cool.
last session.
I wanted
Yeah.
to double check. That's fine. Okay.
I think
I
we
don't
were
have
kind of like
both.
go go go. I don't think we had time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The only
that's fine. I
person
just
who
wanted to make
had
sure.
damage,
I clicked my token.
there were two of you had damage. When you were at 47 out of 65.
Yep, that's where I'm
Quinn,
at.
you were at 22 out of 47.
I did not have damage as far as I remember, but okay, I have to hit initiative.
Oh, it's because I was still drawing.
Oh, I still have it in here.
Can you add a turn and put 21 as the number?
Let me clear it out first, real quick.
Okay, I'm gonna get rid of this. Thing.
I have duplicates here. Let's see.
I think that's the highest initiative I've rolled this entire campaign.
I mean, yeah, nat 20. That'll do it.
I only have one.
Pretty good.
It
pretty
is
good.
crazy that you're faster than the rabbit.
Speed wise, yes.
Well, you already got to act. So
Oh, I know.
I'm a monk.
I mean,
He only got to act because of his special eyes.
My
I
special.
think our speed is actually pretty similar because I can.
My speed's 40.
Yeah, but I can. So
Oh.
is mine.
Sorry. For a
Yeah,
second,
so it's
I
the
thought you
same.
meant the raw score.
Yeah,
I
but
was
I
like,
can
wait, what?
bonus action dash.
This
Oh wait,
makes
monks can too.
This
Yeah,
makes
yeah.
a whole.
Can't you with key
This
points?
has a whole
I would never.
step of the wind or whatever.
Yeah.
Right? This makes
Yeah,
a
but
whole complication to
no.
the race
What?
between the tortoise and the hare.
Oh, yeah.
This is
Yeah, I
getting
can.
real.
That's
real
actually what all
difficult.
this is one large exercise in thought experiment.
In morality.
And the answer is they both go down in a horrible airship crash.
Yeah.
The Hindenburg 2.0.
This is just revenge for Joe's actions at the end of last session.
No,
We
it's
can't ruin any
not.
further plans if we murder.
That's right.
I will say no, it's not. But also,
No, it isn't.
I didn't have this planned before last session. So
Yeah,
what is it?
There it is.
Let's see.
I know we were at the zoo and you're like, I don't know what I should do. This is what you did.
Should I kill Joe or should I? I don't know.
My backup character is gonna be so much more annoying.
Cleric with grease.
Oof.
Honestly, Greece has been OP this whole campaign.
Grease
so
is
you're not wrong.
OP.
Grease is good.
Grease
don't
is
have-
very good. Underrated
Cold
spell.
creature and grease.
Yeah, underrated spells.
Plus,
Grease is what we used to
Oh,
take
true.
out that dragon.
Seriously,
Mhm.
not roll well.
trivialize that fight.
Mhm.
Remember how upside down he was?
Yeah.
Manny or when
My dex
whoever has
is
the higher.
13.
It's gonna be higher than. Oh, yours is 13. Actually, mine might be higher than. My dex is 14. So I'm faster.
Manny, you're first.
So the true answer to the tortoise and the hare is actually won by the bull.
It's the Minotaur.
Is the bull. Yeah.
So at this point, Manny and when I like don our hockey helmets, just like in the Mighty Ducks 2 and the Bash Brothers, and we fist bump and we go.
That's an action to fist bump actually in the new rules. So-
Sorry.
Playing the new rules.
Okay.
Turn
so-
over.
As I understand it, this is a deck behind them, right, Anthony? Like out into
Yes.
the world. So if they could be knocked more than 15 feet back, they would be knocked into air.
You could presume such a thing.
Let's read my what how far can I knock them with my horn?
I'm gonna push him.
I'm a push him. With hammering
Raging
horns,
bull.
I can knock something 10 feet. Womp womp.
I mean,
Not very good.
Quinn
It's
did
right to the
message us,
edge.
right? Quinn
Oh,
did
yeah.
message us, correct?
message
Yes.
everyone
Yeah, yeah.
saying like 8 assassins on the main deck.
Shit.
And they just opened these doors. So these doors are open for us.
Mhm.
Yeah. Here.
We can see these two.
Okay, I immediately rage. That's a no-brainer, I would say. I'm gonna use my tail for AC. I think that's still smart. That is the better choice. What does my Goring Rush do? I forget. I can dash and then hit them with my horns as a bonus action, but that is different from my hammering horns. I have multiple horn attacks and I can't use them together, so shame. All right, I'm just gonna go hit him with my sword. That's the right action usually. So I'm gonna step right up to these fools, and I'll start with the right
Sorry.
one.
Okay.
Why are you sorry?
I clicked a thing and it
He's
was
just-
never mind.
Oh, Nick.
Oh, Nick. Swing. Man, 26. I was a 19 and a 20, which is that's rough to see. But 19. So
The 26 still hits.
I do 18 slashing and 2. No. Sorry, that can't be.
No, it's rolling your crit because you have
Yeah,
that
so
on.
it's 12 slashing, which is that annoying. But 12 slashing and 2 rage, that's 14 damage, and I will do it again. How about a 14?
Please
Damn.
hold. Ugh, hang on. They hate
Please hold.
this new die. What was I at? Okay. As you all know, I use spin downs to track health, and the new Magic the Gathering set, the Final Fantasy set, instead of a 1 on the bottom,
It's
they
the
have the
Final
little.
Fantasy.
No, well, that's the 20.
That's not a 20.
It's always the set symbol for the 20. They've got Final Fantasy on the 20. They've got the Planeswalker symbol as the 1.
Oh,
not
that's
a
weird.
1.
That's a weird choice.
It's a weird choice, and I don't like it.
I don't like it either, Anthony.
Wizards? What the hell?
Be better. Be better,
What are you
Wizards.
doing?
Okay, your attack was a 14. That is a miss.
Okay. And that's my whole turn.
Okay. Turtle.
Talking is free.
Still. Wait, hang
Talk
on.
is cheap. I don't know about free.
Nick,
Hmm.
how many minutes do you have? Do you need to buy minutes?
I do not. Nope, I've got
Okay.
unlimited.
Nice.
Manny, can you handle these? I should probably go help Vera and Quinn.
Yeah, I got these chumps.
All right, I'm gonna bonus action rage and head up.
Down.
Down, sorry.
I had to think
Wait,
about
the engine is at the top? That makes no sense, but
it. Hey, you're not
Yes,
a airship engineer. You don't know.
It makes sense.
whatever.
Where
No
do you think
vessel,
you are?
no vessel I have ever been on.
Well,
the engine is on the top.
those vessels float in water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What plane has the engine on
What?
the top?
Do you know what does?
Dirigible.
Do you know what does? Hot air balloons.
Yeah.
No, the
Well-
balloon is on the top. The
No,
engine's
when
on the
you- when you have
bottom
a
of the
hot- when you-
balloon.
There
when-
is a balloon above us.
Yeah, there's a
assumedly,
balloon
but
above
yeah.
us.
Uh-huh.
We're below
Anyway.
the balloon.
I'm gonna go up the stairs.
Okay.
I've got 40 feet of movement. Can I make it to the pack next to Vera?
Not if you are going up the stairs, but if you go down the stairs, yeah, you can.
All right, I'm gonna. All right, fine. I'll go down the stairs.
Oh, okay. So that's 10 feet. Let's see. You were here.
Yep. 5,
We
10,
got
15, 20. I've got way more
15.
than enough.
We'll say yeah. That's fine.
Okay. And I'm gonna swing at the one to the south of me.
Okay.
Does a 16 hit?
16 does not hit.
I'm gonna use my second attack.
All right.
Does a 17 hit? Well,
A 17.
is he? Do I have advantage since Vera's there, or no? Or no?
She is immobilized.
She's restrained.
Okay, so no.
No.
Does 17 hit?
A 17 does hit.
Okay.
Ooh.
Magic
Need some more
number.
dice. I'm gonna need some more
Now we
dice.
know.
There's 11 slashing, 2 rage, and 4 water.
Whatcher.
17,
Schwatter.
17 total.
Everyone knows rogues can't swim, so I think we're drowned on an airship. This is a murder mystery now.
Nobody leaves the room. Okay, so that is 17 total damage.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know we were doing
Alright.
Murder on the Orient Express.
It is the rogue's turn.
How does he look
Uh,
after I strike him? Like, did I get a? Does it feel like a solid hit? Like, did I, did I just poke him and he looked totally fine and like I didn't phase him at all? Just curious, gauging how he responds to my slash. Not trying to meta in any way, genuinely.
Oh.
Just
How loudly did he yell out?
He didn't. I think these are trained professionals.
Okay.
So like it was a wordless hit. It drew blood,
Okay.
and he does look hurt,
Mhm.
but he's being a real trooper about it.
Okay.
Let's see. I'm gonna arrange my dice according to the map here. Okay. So it is the rogue's turn. We're gonna start on the upper level. We'll have this one attack Manny. We're
Why don't
gonna
you do that?
use a long sword.
Well, Manny's immune to those, just so you know.
Ah, fuck. You got longsword immunity?
Yeah, there's a
That's
feat.
so good.
Mhm.
Does a 25 hit your...
You know it does.
Okay.
Oh wait, actually,
No, he's
hold
immune.
Hold on. Something's wrong with my armor class because it reset to 10, which is
Oh.
not correct. I don't know how that happened. Because I
Your
would
armor's
have.
not equipped.
I don't have armor.
Yeah,
And
so
I get.
take it.
So you
I
should
get
get your
my-
dex.
Hold on. I get my con bonus as a berserker, and I get double my dex because of my mask. So that puts me at 17 base. So you said 25. I'm gonna
Yeah.
roll because if I roll an 8 on my tail, I will get it's just 1d8. I can theoretically. Oh no, it meets it beats it, so it wouldn't matter. Never mind. There's no
Good
way for me
talk.
to stop at 25. Yep. Anyway,
It's going to be 14 slashing damage.
which I get half because I am raging, so I get 7 slashing damage. Pretty
Okay.
good.
The one next to this fellow is going to move over.
Attack of opportunity.
Do it.
A big old sword. 13.
That's a miss.
Yeah, it is.
He's going to run. He's going to run toward the engine.
I don't like that.
Oh,
He's going to take an action that is out of your field of view.
I'm sure it's fine.
I'd agree.
What could happen? I don't know.
Hey, if I
Let's
didn't
go-
break it, what's he gonna do?
Let's go to the main level. We've got
Oh.
these 3 that are near Wanai are...
This is so bad, you guys.
Oh, I'm aware.
We're throwing nets.
Again,
Yeah, they brought a lot of nets.
They brought a lot of nets.
We're gonna need a bigger net.
It's on their stat block nets.
Plural.
I need you to make 3 dex saves, Nick.
Oh,
Jesus. Okay. You get bonuses as a.
yeah. I'm pretty sure I have advantage to them. Yep, I do.
The DC is 17.
Still sucks. Weesh.
Nope.
That's 1 fail.
Hey,
2
that's a
fails.
win. No, I got a 19
Oh, you
on
have
the second
advantage.
one. Yeah.
I can't wait to
Okay.
start the underwater arc of this campaign.
Get a net.
I am glad that I prepped the underwater arc.
You will never guess what Eldritch Invocation I took at 7th level.
So you've got 1 net on you, and you are restrained.
It's okay, guys. Nets aren't very strong.
So what do you say?
This one back here.
Which they were standing next to me and threw a net at me?
Yeah.
They should have disadvantage.
Yeah, they definitely have disadvantage on that.
Why?
It's a ranged.
Ranged attack.
Yeah.
I don't think I agree with that.
Okay.
If I was throwing a baseball at you, that would be ranged. But like just hucking a net on you, like
Yeah, that makes sense.
viewers can't see the motion I'm making, but it's like, like throwing a blanket over a fire.
No. For the viewer, he's hucking.
Yeah.
You know,
It's
hucking
clearly
that.
hucking, which is a close. It's an engaged action. So.
That's hucking is a melee attack. We all know this. You learned this
I don't
in
like
gladiator school.
I just want to go on record and say, I don't think I like how you guys say the word hucking. It sounds offensive.
He's hucking.
That's only because you're a hucker.
Wow.
Look, it's really
that sounds like a racial slur.
Look, it's really
not.
fucking offensive. Can we stop?
Okay, so this rogue is running past the stairs to this door.
Moving through a square.
So just so it is clear, the net is a ranged thrown weapon.
It is
but
a
the range
thrown
is-
weapon.
But the range is 5/15 feet, so you can use it within 5 feet.
I wonder if this guy could have even netted Joe. It doesn't
Oh,
matter.
farther than 15 is
Disadvantage.
disadvantage.
Yeah.
But that's fine.
Yep.
Joe,
Uh,
this is your time to shine. Just keep moving and shooting. Moving and shooting the entire time.
Oh, I can't.
He's
Oh,
been
no.
netted.
It will open the door. But that is the end of his movement. Then we've got this block here. So all three of you are netted.
Guess it's up to Manny and Snips. It's okay. Snips actually doesn't have combat. I cannot make him fight.
We're gonna get these two in here.
Attack of opportunity. Tiger.
Are you netted?
You're netted.
That doesn't mean
You
I
can
don't
still
get
attack
reactions.
anything. Yeah, you still attack
Isn't-
things.
I thought restrain made you not be able
No.
to have a
No,
You
you can
just have
attack.
disadvantage
You have
on the
disadvantage.
attack.
Okay.
You won't do a ton, but
He's not immobilized. He's
Sure.
restrained.
I
Sure.
gotcha.
is it 25
That was
to
a-
hit?
That was a good roll, Joe. Yeah. One of those hits.
There's no
So
sneak
you
attack.
get one of them.
6
Yeah,
piercing.
6 damage on one of those boys.
The first one.
You got it. 6 damage, you said?
Yeah.
All right. That's an amount of damage on that block. Let's see. I think these two are going to We're gonna go rifle shots at one at Vera, one at Quinn. My rifle is a +8 to hit, and these have advantage because you are restrained. First one is at Vera. It's a 20 to hit. You're muted, Greg.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
hits
hits.
Vera.
I'm just confused at it's a nat 1, so
No, it's
I'm rolling with
Is it crit-
advantage.
rolling with advantage, so it's rolling 2.
Oh,
taking
I
the
see.
higher.
I see.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't have
Yep,
character
yeah,
sheets for these guys.
Yeah, gotcha.
Uh,
Yeah, okay. Yep,
Yeah.
that hits.
And this is the one at Quinn.
No.
Not good. That's a miss. Okay. Vera, make a con save.
Ugh, God. All right.
Surely your best.
19.
Wow,
I
double
mean,
19s.
Wow. You guys are so constitutional.
I mean, I had to do something to keep myself alive. That's-
Yeah. No, I get it.
Yeah. All right.
These two are going to move forward.
Oh, do I take damage for the shot?
Yeah, you do.
I suppose.
Let's play the game, huh?
Can I get inspiration for having told you to give me
No.
damage?
That's not how inspiration works. I will
Well,
give you max
shit.
damage. Is that cool?
That's cool. Yeah, that's super
Yeah, here's-
cool.
Basically the same thing.
12 piercing damage on you.
That's awesome. Hell yeah.
These two rogues are going to move forward. They're going to pick up Sevi, and they're going to move toward the back of the airship, towards the stairs.
Beans. Back of the ship. Oh, because that's where.
Yeah, that's where the stairs are. These are well done
Can
things.
I, when they run past me, I get a second reaction due to my mask? I would like to make attack of opportunity on Sevi's net.
Ooh,
AC
Smart.
10, HP 5.
It's pretty good. Pretty smart. Just playing the
Yeah.
game.
Yeah. I forgot you got a second reaction. Yes, go for it. Love that.
Hey.
Hit.
Yep.
You got it.
And yeah, 5
Hey.
exactly.
Okay.
I guess it's impossible for me to not cut his net.
Okay. Net cut.
Yeah, hope
Nice.
you're proud.
Well done.
Hopefully without them noticing. If possible. I don't know if it is. Probably not.
I wouldn't hold your breath.
Okay.
Great. It is your turn now, Quinn.
I would like to slash my own net.
Okay.
Unfortunately, in action.
Unfortunately,
That's a critical failure with the disadvantage.
You wouldn't get disadvantage to attack his own net. It's like attacking the thing that's restraining.
Creatures'
you,
attack rolls have disadvantage.
yeah, you do.
Oh, it's not. So it's not like against if you're
No.
like restrained from someone grappling
just
you.
in general.
Damn.
Attack rolls. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
that
that
sucks.
sucks.
He's trapped in a net.
Oh no.
Tiny net.
Well, that's all I got.
All right.
That's pretty good.
Vera.
I use my bonus action
Okay,
to
so
hide.
So how
Net.
in the net? So what with restrained by a net is the only way out to destroy the net? What's the like?
You can make a strength check.
Strength check of 10, or dealing 5 slashing damage to it.
Where are you
AC.
getting these net stats?
Net weapon 5e.
I'm gonna use my scythe to attack the net because I get double attack. So even if I get disadvantage, hopefully one of them will connect.
Yeah.
Yeah, just 5e
so-
net,
Net.
Is it in the player's handbook?
probably.
I was just
I
looking
think
at.
so.
I think
It doesn't
it's
tell us
in-
where.
Wait, what
It's
was
a
the net?
ranged
5?
ranged
No,
weapon,
5
martial.
damage. What's the AC for a net?
10.
10.
Come
so
on.
Anthony, you can also search in the 5th edition rules inside.
Oh, there you go.
Roll20 and
Inside roll 20. Yep.
14.
I hit the net.
14-year rules.
And
Oh,
Nothing but net.
well,
Is that what you said?
no, I hit it the second time, but I'm wondering. Hold on.
it doesn't take necrotic damage. It has to be slashing
No,
damage.
hold on. Yeah, no, I know, but I'm thinking.
Well, if it was a living net, be really screwed right now.
Well, actually, okay.
It's a living net.
Here-
It's also in love with you.
Well,
Oh my gosh.
no. Well, there's a question mark here.
How in
You
love
wouldn't-
with you is it?
You wouldn't hurt a net, would you?
Does
I would
does-
download one.
What is the condition for it not taking necrotic? Like, what is the like
No,
terminology?
It has
for
to be.
inanimate
It
object?
has to be slashing damage.
Yeah, you
It
have to be able
just-
to cut through the net.
It
So
reads
necrotic-
deal 5
yeah.
slashing damage to the net.
Slashing specifically.
Specifically.
Yes.
So like if
It's
you
purple.
only had a club, you also couldn't break out of a net.
But it's not.
You
like
can
it's
use
like
you can do your strength
resistant to
check.
Other stuff, right?
Yeah.
Necrotic also just, is generally dealt by undead. It's
No, I
generally
understand.
things
The
that
point-
hurts matter.
The,
and
the
souls
reason
that-
I'm saying
yeah.
is because I have the
Ridiculous.
gorget, I ignore resistances. So it's like if the materials like I
see what you're
ignore.
saying.
Yeah.
That's why I was asking.
So it would be
Yeah,
immune
I see.
to it, I would say.
immune, not resistant.
right,
Okay,
which
that's cool.
would-
That's
yeah.
that's what I meant. Okay.
Just listen to how specific he was being about splashing.
It was
I just wanted
good.
to double
It was good.
check. I wanted
Yeah,
to
he rolled a
double
1,
check.
unfortunately. It's just a bummer.
That's fine. Okay. I'm going to use my Do I get bonus actions if I'm?
I don't know.
You still get a bonus
I'm
action.
not
Yeah.
moving. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I will use my bonus action. Oh, actually, what are you? The guys that you're fighting, is there anything that you need them to resist, like a resistance
Water?
check on?
No, I don't do any
Not-
status effects yet.
There's no status effects. Okay.
No.
In
nope.
that case, I will just use my bonus action to cast hex on the one that is closest to me, the one directly in front of Wenai,
The one I damaged already.
Yep. Okay.
and it'll be the thing it is going to be weak to is Constitution checks. It'll have disadvantage on.
Got it.
Can you make a note or
That's
just
it.
like flag that one, Anthony? Just so you know, give him a little,
Yeah. I'll add a little hex icon.
nice.
Let's give him. Ooh, I got this evil eye.
Man, that is
Good.
so
Pretty hex.
unfortunate that I one slashing damage away. That is-
Mm-hmm. The net is weak.
Can Wenai slash my net?
Good
Yes,
try.
you can.
I mean, if
He
he
should do
if he
that.
liked you,
Yeah.
but
But he's got 2
sadly.
attacks.
But there's so much bad blood.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Sevi can
this
slash my
like
net.
if the situation were the same, but like the setting were different, and like you two are both like hanging in a net next to each
Yeah.
other, like in Return of the Jedi, one of Nick's favorite
Yeah,
Star Wars
Canonically,
films.
one of his top ranked. Yeah.
It's up there.
Cool.
Awesome. It is
Why don't
now.
you slash my net?
He can't even slash his
can't
own.
do that. I can't do that if I'm in my own net.
Unfortunately, when you're netted, you can only attack once, regardless of
Oh,
the
shit,
number
I-
of attacks you can normally make.
Really?
Yeah, that's what it says.
Unless you're
Jesus.
just
No.
This is
That's
very
that's
specific.
to attack with a net. You
Oh,
can't make
so
multiple
you can't-
net
right, 'cause
attacks.
you're
You can
getting
only
rid of
it's with a net, not at the net.
No.
When you
Oh, it
use
says
an
when you use
action,
an
bonus
action-
action to attack with a net.
Oh,
Right,
with.
that's
Yeah,
different.
you're
With.
right. Yep. Okay.
With.
that is a very important
I can-
width.
It is a
I can
very
get us out of the
important
nets.
width.
That's a big width.
Yeah.
What a width. Alright.
It's Sevi's turn.
Sevi.
It's
So
also
maybe
the
we'll-
thing that makes it super sad.
I
What'd
don't
you
know
miss?
what to do with this little guy.
Stevie,
Need to
come
get some
come to me.
nets.
Make him turn Super Saiyan.
Sevi, disassemble and like reassemble outside the net.
Sevi, use
I'm
explosion.
sure you can do that. No, that's how we end this Nuzlocke.
No, but he is out of his net, right? Like you slashed it.
Yeah.
So
Yes, his net is gone. But he doesn't have any
Free Gwyn.
weapons. He
We definitely gave him a dagger. We never let him not be without a weapon on the ship. I'm pretty sure we definitely gave him something before.
I
Okay.
am 99% sure that when we were in Styria, we gave him a
Or
dagger
Karkarim, at least, yeah.
Okay.
before we left. But I can check the notes.
We armed a child, Anthony. Don't question it.
No, you're right.
This crew?
I do remember that now that you mention it.
I'm not even bullshitting. I genuinely believe we
Yeah,
gave him.
I'm
a-
not
a
bullshitting.
dagger.
No, I
I'm
believe
not bullshitting when I said I believed you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have him attempt to stab this guy with the dagger that you
Ooh.
definitely gave him.
Yeah. Just like I taught him.
Watch him be like
He
a
grew up so fast.
20th level rogue. It's
He's
like
not. He's also like
15.
I don't think he's
D6.
proficient with weapons either.
No, that's
It's a
probably
simple
not.
weapon.
That's
It is
probably
a simple weapon.
Yeah, but it does still state that you are proficient with simple weapons. Like you cannot be proficient with simple
I
weapons.
mean, he just doesn't get his proficiency bonus. That's all.
Yeah. He also rolled quite poorly.
true.
Yeah,
Wow,
it's,
he
that was
did.
it.
Almost as though he were a child.
He were.
Hey, you know what? But did he roll bad for a child or a robot child?
Wait, it's a finesse weapon. Doesn't he use his dex?
You can do either.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you can stab really, really hard.
Or really, really accurately.
Yeah.
You're right. I forgot. For the interest of fairness, he would use his better stat, so I'll do that.
It's worse.
Oh.
Just change it.
Nice.
Marginally worse. Cool. Good talk, Sevi.
Sevi, run through this guy to us. To me.
They're not going to
He's
attack of opportunity.
being held. He's being held between these two guys.
Oh, they're grappling him in addition to his net
Yes.
that was there? Wow.
Yes.
Can he?
They attacked
Chris-
us and are
Okay.
holding a grapple. This is fine.
This is fine.
Just keep going.
They're professionals, Joe.
It's fine.
I'm going to move the escalation die up to 1.
Yay.
That's very generous considering the momentum of this fight has gone one way. And it is not in our favor.
Correct. Okay, when I make a freaking text, I want any text
Frickin'
additions
text.
to apply to that text.
Pretty fair.
What? God, why does it take me 3 tries? Am I stupid?
Sometimes.
Okay, I'm gonna put the one right here. There's our escalation. Okay, Manny, go.
Manny.
So yeah, this is bad.
Correct.
Well, you're not being flanked anymore, though. So
No, it didn't. That wasn't what I was afraid of. I think I have to try to deal with this guy and then go deal with the guy at the
Agreed.
engine. So sorry,
You can do both.
everyone. Yeah, I'm gonna attack him. 24.
That hits.
10 slashing, 2 rage.
Very good.
Still alive, huh?
Yep.
You sure?
Positive.
I guess I'll do it again, and that's a 12.
That's a miss.
So now what I have to do is I'm going to run and take an attack of opportunity back to this guy,
Okay.
and I will
To
use
engage
my
him.
horns to smash him
him.
into the. Well, no, I actually can't do. Wait, hold on. What is my?
Is the
attack?
horns
I
a
can use
bonus?
Yeah, it is. It's a goring. Oh shoot! I have to take the rush action. Hold on. Okay, can I? Okay, sorry. I. It's been a while since I've used my horns. Can I actually? I'm going to use my horns on this guy
Sure.
after I hit him because I can do it immediately after hitting someone.
Yeah.
And let's see. I can use a bonus action to attempt to push the target with your horns. The target must be within 5 feet. He is same size. They're normal size. They're not gigantic.
They
There must
are.
be a strength saving throw against my DC equal to 8 plus my proficiency bonus plus my strength modifier, which would be
That sounds like a
my
lot.
proficiency is 3. My strength is 4, so it is DC 15 strength saving throw.
I'll tell you right now, as far as strength saves, these guys get no bonus. Whoa!
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't
Roll
matter.
like a genius.
This guy's strong as fuck.
This
This
guy.
sucks.
Yeah, this guy sees your Minotaur muscles. He's like,
I don't give a fuck.
"Whoa."
I still think seeing what this, I know he went back to the engine. I have to run back and take the attack
Sure.
of opportunity.
Okay. That's a miss.
Perfect. And I've engaged this guy. What is he doing?
Sabotage.
No.
Hey! Cut that out. No. He doesn't say no. These guys, these people have not spoken yet. And that includes the no that I just said. All right. Anything else on your turn, Manny?
That's it.
Show me turtle.
Slashing at Vera's net. Shazam. Okay, that hits it.
That is a hit.
Here's-
Yeah, 27
You
hits.
just have to do one
13.
slashing. You have to do one.
I did 13.
Great.
I'm
Not
gonna
restrained. That's fucking sick.
attack my own net now with my second attack.
Point of order. When you are swinging your sword like that, like, is
Big
there
man.
is there no chance that you're hitting the person behind the net?
No, I'm
Is-
attacking
is
the
just
net.
like- is-
I'm
We're
not
playing by
attacking
these
him.
horrible,
Okay.
horrible net rules, Anthony. So,
all right.
You
It's
chose
nothing
to
but
bring
net.
nets
Like,
into
is
this.
she like holding the net up like this, and like you cut through it?
Yeah.
I assume it's weighted on a corner, and I'm just slashing a corner.
It's weighted on all sides.
Well, then I'm just slashing at the bottom where the weights are.
Great. It
Not
worked.
towards-
You dealt
not-
more than 1 point of damage.
not
and
towards
and
Vera.
none to your
Okay.
friend.
Her snakes have all stood up to make it like a tablecloth around her. So they're holding up the net at multiple
Oh,
points.
I'm sorry, Greg. Each of your snakes has an individual little net on
Tiny
it.
net. No.
That's
No,
where
not
the
a
tiny nets
net.
come in.
wow, these guys
My
are professionals.
one weakness. My one weakness. How did you know?
I'm going
Tiny
to use my
net.
second attack on my own net.
Yeah.
I hit.
Yep.
I would love
8
for
slashing.
Vera to turn everyone on this fucking thing into a statue instead of letting them get away.
I'm going
Yeah, I
to
can't do that anymore.
Oh
spend
no!
a key point to
You
do
nerf it, you can
flurry
only do one person. Yeah.
to do flurry of blows on the monk or the assassin below me that I've attacked already.
Yeah.
So that's 2 additional unarmed strikes.
Okay.
18
Hits.
crit.
That's a crit. Well done.
So that's 11 damage from the first strike and 16 damage on the second one. Bludgeoning.
Not
That
bad.
matters. Slice this out of the nets and punch the fuck out of the other guy.
Yeah. Those blows landed.
My turn is over.
Very
Damn,
good.
he's not dead yet. God.
I'm not netted anymore either, Anthony. I can't take that.
Oh,
icon
thank
off.
you. Yeah, I got it. Thank you. No more net.
He's still
Okay.
standing, eh?
They seem to. There's a lot of these guys who are taking more than 2 hits from
well.
our berserkers. So this may be the toughest fight we fight, unfortunately.
Probably. Considering your 2 status people have been incapacitated for most of the fight so
Yeah.
far.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's not what I wanted to do. I want
That'll
my
do it.
scroll bar. Okay. This rogue will come into the room. And then
Hey, is he carrying carrying the star because we know it's very heavy? Are they struggling with it?
They don't have bonuses to strength.
I think that only Quinn might have sightline on them. I don't think that Wanai would be able to see.
That's fine. But I mean, are they like carrying it in front of them? I'm just saying because you like made it disappear. So my only point was we'd probably.
I don't think we
see
know.
the big.
We didn't see
bulge
it
of,
disappear.
Yeah.
You did not see. But these 3 rogues are all going to run up to the top of the stairs, joining their fellow.
Oh no. Oh no.
And then these 2 are also going to run to the top of the stairs with Sevi.
Attack of opportunity twice on the one that's holding Sevi.
One big shout out to Baldur's Gate 3 is I love that the weapon type gives you things like being able to like swing at a group and it's not like a stupid because like cleaving in 5e
AoE doesn't exist except
Yeah.
unless you're a spellcaster.
That's a crit on one. Oh, it's disadvantage. Neither of them are crits.
The 24 still hits.
Yeah.
Oh, here, I'll move these guys back down.
So 8 damage to the one that's holding Sevi.
Marked.
Trying to give Sevi a chance to escape.
Yeah. So they make to the top of the stairs as well. And then these fellows are all going to run as well. We got
I'm gonna attack up the one that I've hit several
that's
times. I miss.
We're just gonna get everybody to the top level. So yeah, you're wailing on this one here.
Yeah, I miss.
Yep. Sorry.
Oh, but to be fair,
Wait.
Man. Did we
Do I
see
not
So
honestly?
Veer would
attack?
get an attack
I would get an
opportunity.
attack too, right?
Yep.
Attack of
Yeah.
opportunity, yeah. With
I'm
Cathar.
assuming you want this one, the
The
hex
one that was hurt.
the hurt hex
Actually,
one.
I will get 2 attacks, but yeah.
Not on attack of opportunities.
Yeah.
My feat is that any time I attack with my melee weapon, I get to do a second attack for free.
I bet it says on your turn.
It does not,
Bet.
but I can double check.
Because our extra attack says on your turn. What feat is
Yeah.
that?
What's the thing called?
It's not a feat. It's
It's a thirsting blade. You can attack with your packed weapon twice instead of once whenever you take on your turn. You're right. Hidden at the bottom.
It
Hidden at the bottom.
does.
All right.
Surely it doesn't say
They're
that.
they're pretty careful about attacking
Yeah,
opportunity.
they are.
and
You
about
absolutely
second
have
double
it.
attacks.
That's
How about
12
second
damage
attack
total.
opportunity?
10 slashing, 2 necrotic.
Yeah, this guy's. He barely makes it to the stairs, but he.
Oh my!
These guys have so much.
God.
This is crazy.
Yeah, they have a lot of health.
Can I ask? Do these guys are they wearing any insignias or anything that we'd recognize?
Yes,
Okay, do you want to tell us what they are?
maybe. Yes, they are all.
U-Haul.
Don't shout out the companies.
Sponsored by U-Haul.
They all have. They're wearing all black, but they all have a prominent, like a dark metal metallurgist sigil up there.
Oh
shit.
shit!
Of course.
Ah,
Son of a
shit.
bitch.
Bastards. Yeah.
Son of a bitch.
So this one makes it to
Alright.
here, and that is the end of their turn. Quinn.
You guys are some real
Kill that
assholes.
one, Quinn.
I don't have sightline on this guy, do I? Or on like any of these?
The one
people?
upstairs?
Yeah.
No. You could, yeah, I think if you were able to move to the bottom of the stairs, you could sightline up the stairs and get him with your gun.
I can't move. I have a net.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who has the sending stone to Vadric?
I do.
Vera.
Vera, canonically.
I'm gonna mage hand to put it in Sevi's pocket.
Whoa.
That's
That's
pretty
cool.
good. Pretty cool.
I don't
Dig
have
that.
the arcane trickster mage hand, but I would like to attempt to do it stealthily.
Sure. Mage hand just happens, so I'm just gonna have you make a stealth roll.
Okay.
We'll
Or a
put the
sleight of
D-
hand, maybe?
My stealth is
I'll
they're
accept
the
either.
same. They're the
I'm gonna
same.
put the DC at 16.
They're the same, so it doesn't matter.
Cool.
18.
Nice.
Yeah, you do it.
Then I will
Sick.
use a bonus action to give Manny advantage.
Okay.
Okay.
Wait, do I have to see you?
I assume so.
I
was
think
gonna
you
say
do.
anything. I wasn't gonna say anything.
So, out of character, how much do you guys mind if I do something insane?
Oh, not at all.
Okay.
They can
YOLO.
it's within 30 feet if they can hear me. See or hear me. So he's within 30 feet.
I
and he can
imagine
hear
you
me.
you take a loudspeaker down off the wall.
Hey, guys.
Attention
Yo,
all
it's
passengers.
Manny, go. Wait, hang on, I gotta do it in character.
Manny, it's fucking go time.
Manny, I'd like you to go ballistic.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say go ham, and I was gonna tell you it's beef, but you know. We'll see, because the options seem dire, I will say.
That's my turn though.
Yeah.
Are we gonna see your final form?
So that's a great question. I don't think that would help right now.
All right.
Man. No, that wouldn't help right now. It's not my turn.
Oh,
That was Quinn's turn.
It is Vera's turn. Thank you.
I
I got really excited about you doing something insane.
Yeah, I just they can do their things first, and then I'll do something insane.
Wait, so is the guy on the stairs still up here?
This one
Yeah,
here.
he's still by us.
Yeah.
He's still on your level. He was wounded enough by y'all's attacks that he just made it to the bottom of the stairs.
Okay, hold on. What's my movement?
30.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Okay, question. If I'm here that square, can I reach Quinn with my scythe? Or is there a wall blocking us? Do I have to be
Sorry, can you ping it again?
the square directly to the right of the guy?
I would allow that.
Okay, so I'm gonna run here first,
Yep.
and I'm gonna attack the guy
Uh,
with my scythe.
Sure.
Actually, yeah, no, I'm gonna attack with my scythe. Okay, not the first one. That's a nat 20.
Yeah.
Big.
Okay, that
Yes.
is yeah.
If you'd like to
9.
describe how you kill this guy.
Woo, 1.
Can we non-lethally so we can question him? Or you could just fuck him up.
She really wanted to do lethal.
You can always heal him.
That's true.
Well, actually, technically in 5e,
Well,
they don't get death saves, so
here's
they
the
just die.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna kill this guy.
Good.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah.
But I'm gonna use immediately a cursed specter, which is my feat,
Right.
Yes.
curse his soul, bring him back to life.
Love that.
And his goal, which I will give him, is
Yeah.
to go and protect the Star of Erebus at all costs. So he needs to go
Oh.
and fuck up
Well.
their escape in whatever he can do.
Pretty good.
I need you. So, can you post the thing in the here? I
Yeah,
can just
yeah.
scroll up.
Here, I'll click on it.
6th level. Is the spacing all weird for everybody else?
Yes.
Yeah, it's just the way that it is in my sheet, but the thing that I'm using is it obeys your verbal commands, right? So that is
Yep.
the you know what? I can't do this because I didn't finish a long rest.
Oh.
Because I used it previously.
Sure.
So
okay.
that's
I was
two
gonna
times that
have you like specify the wording, so I didn't have an
Yeah,
opportunity to be a
sure.
weasel about it.
Yeah. Okay. So I can't bring him back from the dead. So instead, I will. I have 10 feet of movement left. If I go to the stairs, is it 10 feet to go down the stairs or up the stairs to get into the room with the rest of them? Like, how does that
Yes,
work?
it's 10 feet to the top of the stairs.
Okay. Can I use my bonus action to help cut the last of? Can I help? Sorry. Can I use my bonus action to help Quinn out of his net without cutting it, like lifting it?
Yes.
Then I will do that.
Okay.
So I will end diagonally from him, and I will lift the net off of Quinn so that he's free
Okay.
as my bonus action.
I will remove the net icon.
One last quick thing I want to double check is okay. I'll leave this up to you in terms of can I see anybody from the bottom of the stairs to the top of the stairs? Is anybody in my sight line from the position I'm at on the right side of the staircase? Here.
Yes, you can see the group of rogues clustered at the top making their run up.
The one immediately to the left of Sevi.
Uh-huh.
Oh, fuck, I can't use a bonus action twice. Fuck, never mind. Ignore me. It's all good. It's all good.
All right. I like where your head's
Quinn,
at.
you're free. All right, that's my turn.
It is Sevi's turn. Let me look at his stat block again. I'm going to have one of you guys make a luck check. Let me explain what I'm thinking here. Sevi understands himself to have the memory of the Emperor and believe himself to be the Emperor. But it is also being reconciled with the...
First for me.
Oh, Michael. We need to hop off and come back on.
What happened?
We all froze for Michael.
Oh,
Oh,
I'm gonna leave and come back.
I mean, we're all good. I think it's him, but
we're good.
Everyone's back.
Great.
So-
okay.
Did you want to leave and come back, Michael?
Sure.
Bye, Michael.
see you later.
Hi, Michael.
Hi guys.
Okay.
Nice voice.
I would like one of you to make a luck check. Oop, need some water. So Sevi has all the memories, believes himself to be the Emperor of Styria. But that is being reconciled with the very real memories of being assembled and being a construct that is elaborate and manufactured. I think that under this extreme point of duress, he might go to the extreme of like, I believe and I want myself to be human, but I also know that I am not, and think to do something within his eternal anatomy to essentially disassemble and fall into pieces
Mm-hmm.
out of this guy's clutches. But since that is
That also might be worse because they can just pick them up now.
I don't know, that might also give you guys extra time.
Yeah.
So whether he does that or not, I would like to leave up to chance, and I would like one of you to roll it.
This is the Humpty Dumpty defense, and they don't have any horses, so
I was trying to think
I'll
of.
never put them back together.
I was thinking more like a C-3PO kind of thing. That guy's always getting taken
Carried
apart.
around.
That's
You gonna
true,
get a
that's
red
true.
arm?
Well, they already have nets to carry him in too. Shit.
That's true. But I can strap him to my back like Chewbacca, so
Yeah.
We'll see what happens. So if somebody would like to make a luck check, it's just going to be flat D20. More than 10, I think he'll choose to do it. Less than 10, he believes himself to be a real boy and doesn't do it.
I don't want to do it.
I'm feeling
Greg, you're
lucky.
muted.
You're muted, Greg.
I think Quinn is our resident luck.
I'm feeling lucky.
Yeah.
Hell yeah,
Our
bring it.
luck boy.
I'm
He's
due
gotta do it
one.
no matter
I'm
what.
due one.
Yeah, good or bad.
That's-
This is good. I actually really didn't want him to because my plan might get a little crazy.
Okay.
I don't know about it. I say plan. I just kind of
Reaction.
don't. I'd rather have all of us die than them get away with this.
Wow.
Oh hell
Please
yeah!
please don't kill us all.
Well, I think we'll survive through.
Hey,
through
he
story
said,
power.
"Did I do a crazy thing?" And y'all said yes.
That's true.
Okay, so it's Sevi's turn. Sevi's not going to disassemble. I'm willing to take ideas on what he should do with his turn. He doesn't have a
Is
lot of
Sevi
options.
mean,
near the
struggle getting
one?
free.
Hold on. Is he near the one with the star? Does Sevi know which one has the star? He would have.
Sevi does not know which one has the star.
Shoot. Okay.
I think Sevi.
If we have to triage what to save, I would say Sevi is more important.
that's
right?
my thinking.
I agree.
I agree.
Yeah, I think we can also. I won't say anything. I agree. I yes. It'll come up later. Yeah.
Okay.
So I think Sevi should try to escape down the stairs.
Yeah, I think you should try to struggle free at least.
Sure.
Yeah, slipping free would be good.
So I'll make a check to try to break the grapple. And that's going to be strength.
Opposing strengths.
Yikes. Well, they're not very strong either.
Oh,
It's a 13. Yeah. And then their strength is lower. Or no. Strength is about the same. Oof.
Nuts.
Bad dice. I think that he breaks free of one of them, but the other one is still holding him. Because he was being held by two people. So he's a little closer to being free, but not quite. He's still in the clutches. Escalation goes to 2. Manny, what do you got for us?
Okay. So I did have the thought that could just try to crash the airship.
Yeah.
That does feel bad, I would say.
It's hard to say.
I am in a lot of trouble with the action economy here.
They do have you slightly outnumbered.
So the thing is, there's an open sky deck behind them.
Mm-hmm.
Where are we? We're just like above the ocean?
Correct. You're above the water.
Because
Do it, Manny. We'll be fine.
You cannot see anything that's happening, Nick.
I know.
oh my god, you guys, I don't know. I think like
Do it for the gram.
Do it for the vine.
Yeah, do it for the vine.
because we're above the ocean. They're already trying to sabotage the engine. Remind me, Anthony, too. I can't see most of the guards because these are walls, right?
Correct. And I think they're all pretty clustered in like the landing.
Okay.
I'm just showing how many of them are upstairs.
Anthony, we haven't talked about this, but so Manny is now a Circle of the Moon druid. So I did
Correct.
prepare some shapes. I would like to become a shape that I have not prepared.
Desperate times call for desperate measures.
I would like to become a giant owl,
Ooh.
which I believe wouldn't be that weird to have seen.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Manny is going to become a giant owl, a large owl.
A large bird.
A large bird. I will now drop
I've
my
heard of
bird token, which has horns.
Yes.
Outstanding.
The reason I wanted to be
Well
an
done.
owl is that owls have flyby, which doesn't provoke opportunity attacks when they fly outside an enemy's reach.
Okay.
So what I'd like to
Also-
do as a... Mhm.
They're very wise.
They are very wise. This is a wise move. I'm going to fly as a giant owl through here,
Yeah.
grab Sevi, pull him
Love this.
out, fly out of the ship with Sevi.
Incredible. Let me give you a little bit of room to work with.
That's cool.
Yeah, he's
And
Oh,
I'm
that's
going to... We'll see what happens when I grab Sevi.
I think I have to make you roll some sort of a die here.
Well, I am... Yeah, because I mean, he could just jump on, but he is grappled, right?
He is grappled by one of the rogues.
I would like to make a strength check.
Yeah.
Which I get advantage of because I am still raging.
Yes. Yeah, hit it.
Oh, I have to do this.
I have to do this as a bird.
I have to do this as a bird.
No,
Not as a bed.
not as a bird.
So this would just be... Or is it an athletics check?
Dealer's choice.
I'll do athletics because I would still get my proficiency, but I have a lower strength as an owl. So I have to roll 2d20. And let's see what they are. So it's a 14.
Okay.
That's plus 1, plus 3. So that is an 18
Pretty good.
to grab Sevi.
Is that contested by the grapple?
Well, that's what I don't know.
Okay.
There actually isn't a lot of rules for grabbing because I'm grabbing him and flying away.
I'm gonna say that happens.
Okay.
On an 18, I don't think that you're able to beat his call it passive strength.
Mhm.
Okay.
So what I'm gonna do, because I have a lot of movement, I have 60
Yeah.
feet, is I'm gonna fly through the open door that they left onto the lower level with Sevi and just regroup with my team.
Oh, I love it.
Oh my
Okay,
god, there's a giant bird in here.
Yeah,
gonna
they would
put
be
it-
freaked out.
Because
Right.
I can't fight that many people, so
Yeah.
this
Yeah,
is
of
the
course.
only
Yeah.
option I have. My other thought was crash the ship and then do that, and just me and Sevi go off and have adventures. But he wouldn't leave Snip to die.
I would hope not.
Mhm.
Okay. I love that.
Thanks.
It is Wanai's turn.
And also, you guys, this is just see a horrible bird, and he is truly monstrous still. Like, has a gigantic spiked tail, minotaur horns, and looks awful as this gigantic horror show of an owl flies in with Sevi.
I love this.
Manny, you finally gone to the dark side. I fucking hate birds.
I guess he's an owl, so.
Well, I'm just gonna stand. I'm gonna stand at the bottom of the stairs to defend against anything coming down.
I don't think they're gonna want to come down. I think they're gonna sabotage.
I don't think so either, Manny. Do you think they're gonna sabotage this? Maybe.
I can't speak to you. I'm an owl. And he goes hoo hoo, hoo 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 hoo.
Yeah, I'll just prepare if anything comes down to stand in their way.
Cool. Okay.
Yep.
Their turn. They have regrouped at the top of the stairs. I think that you see them one by one. One by one? Yeah, one by one.
Stormtroopers travel one by one. The Tusken Raiders travel one by one.
I don't want the text.
The hide there, no buzz.
They dive off the front of the ship.
Yeah, I figured they were gonna do that.
Mm-hmm.
Cowards.
Well, we got one.
We sure did. And Sevi.
That's what I meant
Sevi.
But yeah.
I got
yeah, they are one fewer in number. And so you can see out of the main viewport at the front, you could just see like all of these rogues flying past.
And I definitely see it because I have keen sight as an owl.
As an owl.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Check your bird privilege.
And I'm going to do sort of like a story moment here where...
Sure.
I'd like to ruin this one.
I was ready to commit a war
whose
crime.
turn is it?
I was ready to commit a war crime and start shooting out parachutes.
The funny thing about this world, Joe, Geneva does not exist.
I know.
Yeah, it doesn't take us a war crime.
Yeah, they're the Ariabis conventions.
There we go. I like that.
They're about to be called the Quinn conventions.
I don't like that. So out of the main viewing port, once probably not out of the main viewing port, but like, yeah, this would be alongside you now, because you still have forward momentum, so that wouldn't work. Anyway, out of the side viewing ports, you see another airship start to rise to get to like level with you, but like sort of heading off in a different direction, and nobody is at the wheel of your ship.
I'll say Manny's there perched.
How big is a giant owl?
They are giant. It's a large creature. Or large.
Large. Okay.
Yeah.
So in this moment, you see this airship rise to become level with you, and make a perception check.
Oh, I'm so good at this.
DC 15.
Everyone or just Michael?
Yeah,
everyone. Everyone. Quinn, make it with advantage.
Perception.
I get advantage.
Oh.
18. 22 for. Oh no. Yeah. So
we rolled
my allies.
We rolled well.
Wow. Yeah. So Nick, Wanai and Owl Manny. You are able to see the cool sort of anime moment that I have stylized, where this airship rises to become level with you, but standing alone, like on top of the ship, coat dusting around them, you see Kiara look out at you.
Damn it,
Kiara.
And
Quinn, I will never forgive you for the last session. I am so angry about this.
Me.
I think Owl Manny, with your extra keen eyes, you're able to even make out. Kiara doesn't look like smug or satisfied or in any way exhibiting like victory. Like she just looks sad. And that
Manny
is-
doesn't care and curses her in Owlish. Whoo!
Yeah.
Whoo! Whoo!
How far away?
Um,
I should say, I'll within 120 feet. It's the range of message.
what else is it the range of?
Just message. I was gonna message.
Oh,
I think
I'll allow a
I think
message.
I think I can shoot that far, but just message.
Advantage probably.
It's not hideous laughter, which would be hilarious.
I know the range of hideous laughter. I'm never gonna forget that.
She's just on the ship, and with hideous laughter, she just falls. End of arc.
Good thing I went through all this trouble for
What am
her
I-
to just plummet to her death.
What am I gonna say on message?
Guess you found your team.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be something like
It's pretty good.
That'd be a guilt trip.
guess you found your team is pretty good, but I think I'm going with well played, Spider. I'll get you next time.
It's very good.
Mhm.
Can I hide it again? Yeah. Okay. You are in your airship. I'm going to get rid of this escalation die unless you'd like to continue doing things within a certain action economy.
Nope.
No.
Great.
I cough
Uh,
up an owl pellet in the turn order. I'm kidding.
Yeah, no, that happens, but you've got a lot of people ahead of you. Cool. There's a giant owl standing at the helm. Sevi is absolutely frazzled and was sort of like contemplating something that was not really
Mhm.
in line with what he had come to think of himself. You have a dead body at the foot of your stairs. Something happened with the engine, and
I think Manny would immediately unwild shape and be like, "We have they did something to
Yeah.
the engine," and rush.
I'd be
back
headed
up.
to the engine as well immediately.
Quinn,
Yes.
Quinn is gonna stop you, slap you
Oh.
across the face. Don't you ever turn into a bird again.
I think you slap Manny, and he turns to look at you. He goes, "Quinn, I will snap you in fucking half if you ever hit me again." And he walks past him. Manny is unhappy with how things have gone and returns. Yeah, goes up to help Wane.
Yeah.
I think Vera will walk over to Sevi and check in on him.
How's the engine look?
We can. Yeah, how do you want to resolve this, Anthony?
yeah, I'm going to have you each make investigation checks. I will have you make them with advantage because you are you're no longer harried by intruders.
Mhm.
The DC is going to be 13.
Only I was still an owl. Be so good at this.
Meets it, beats it.
Oh man.
But
17.
Nick did crit.
Yeah, crit.
Oh yeah, I
Amazing.
did correct. We have advantage. Never mind.
Yeah, you can see how that guy sabotaged the engine. It's pretty. It looks like he was trying to do something to look like it was always the way that it was, but it was like something is off, and you're able to fix it.
Okay, great.
Is it very obvious that Manny's very upset? Or are you just like looking at the engine and
I think
fixing
you've
it as
just
well?
seen like Manny's usually lighthearted or like he's stern, which is actually really unusual. Like he's
Yeah.
like cold and stoic. Like Manny does not.
Manny really wanted that stone that bad?
No, it's like we've never been overwhelmed before like this.
Yeah.
Manny's never felt in a more like we've been able to overcome everything that's been thrown at us, and like we were so not incompetent, but so outmatched in this. And like Manny's whole thing is like the one thing he likes about his condition of becoming monstrous is that he can help people and save people. And in this case, like he was able to save Sevi, but he also thought about like going down with the ship, kind of like this, like Manny's, Manny, he basically, it's like even this curse that he's kind of warmed up to was not enough to actually help his friends, really. Like he's not having a good time. He doesn't care about the stone. He cares about his friends.
Yeah.
Cool. Engine's fixed.
Quinn is mad about the stone, but he doesn't show his real emotions, so.
Closing the doors for you. All right. Somber moments. You've corrected the engine. You are still in relatively the same bit of airspace that you are. How would you like to proceed?
I would like to take stock of everything else and make sure the stone was the only thing taken.
What else were you keeping in this storage area?
My snacks.
I don't think too much. I'm more worried about like what's on our persons.
Like you mean sextants and maps and stuff?
Oh,
Or
Yeah,
actually, can you
like-
also just check if they left anything like a tracker or anything?
Yeah, like I think I just like would go over everything with a fine-tooth comb and
Sure.
like make sure that everything else is accounted for.
Love that. That's going to be an investigation as well. And since you are also unharried, I'll have you make that with advantage. DC is also 13.
Can I make it after I level up?
Yes.
Because I get to switch my proficiency around. And
Oh,
I
sure.
don't need
That's cool.
expertise in persuasion anymore.
Sure.
And I was gonna do investigation. It didn't change. Now it did. We're good. 26.
They did not appear to have left anything other than an entire dead body. And they don't appear to have taken anything other than the star.
Can I also search this body?
Sure. On this body, you will find a regular longsword, a rifle.
Nets.
I'm getting to that. A regular rifle, a clip of stun rounds, a series of weighted nets. I think he's got 5 on him. There is a chart, an artifact, we'll call it, that looks like it has a charge of a spell. He also has a what looks to be for the familiar who were taking part in the previous session, a small facsimile of the Star of Erebus.
Like, so they know what it looks like.
Or so they could switch it when it shrunk.
Oh.
Additionally, though it has been, let's see, you guys mostly stabbed this guy, or slashed him.
Slashed in
Vera
water
slashed
and
him pretty
rage.
hard.
And
It is
rage.
it is quite damaged now, but the suit that he is wearing appears to have an ability that can cast Featherfall,
Mm.
Okay.
but it has been
Yeah, we can't use it.
Bent.
it has been damaged to the point of being unusable.
Can I fix it?
Long-term project.
Long-term project, not magically, but like
Get the sewing kit.
Like with a thread and needle?
yeah.
Sure.
What's the word I'm looking for? Cosmetically.
Mend. Cosmetically, yes.
Yeah.
Yep, yes you can.
Oh, I get a new cantrip. I could just take mend.
Oh, well.
Or you could do it the old-fashioned way.
I'm stripping this guy naked and kicking his body out of there. Shit.
Love that.
Well,
Wow.
actually, wait, before you do it, I think
Oh,
you're
okay.
about to, and Manny grabs it, goes, "No, Quinn, we need to find a cleric. We need to speak with dead. We need to know everything we can about them." And Manny also looks out the window and tries to get a heading on where that other airship was headed towards, Anthony, just so we can get a rough idea maybe of what their bearing would be.
Sure. You are headed. Let's go to the map.
Take to the map.
To the map.
Meet me on the bridge.
We probably only need his head then, right?
Is that how that works? Can
I
you just get
actually
by with
don't
the head?
know.
I don't know.
I've never done it.
Speak with dead.
Yeah, I try not to.
It's way more common in Baldur's Gate than it is in real D&D.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, we know if we know it's a thing, like there's that, like this guy's body is valuable.
Mm-hmm.
So you're headed at about this heading, and they veered further north. They're headed kind of in this general cone.
Okay. I'm gonna make a
It
mark.
says the corpse still have a mouth and can't be undead. But it just says to a corpse.
I would like to take the stun rounds though.
Yeah,
Assuming they fit in my rifle.
they would fit in your
stun
rifle.
rounds.
So you have 10 rounds of stun ammunition that deals 1d8 plus 4 and causes your on a hit causes them to make a con save, or they lose 10 feet of movement for 1 hour.
What's the DC?
17.
Got it. Was there anything else that I wanted? The rifle's like just a normal
Not
rifle,
as good as
right?
yours.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep.
And then yeah, I'll work on fixing the other thing.
Okay. I mean, I'm not sure where you're headed given recent events, but presumably you might have a long flight ahead of you.
We'd still probably make our way back. I mean, I think returning Sevi was still on our radar. We still feel good about that.
Yeah,
I do think we'd want to call Vadric.
I think
but-
so too.
Yeah.
Stevie, I need that stone in your pocket.
Actually,
I'll-
and we should talk to Sevi too and ask what he wants to do. But yeah,
We should also probably keep a watch. For
Oh yeah,
assassins approaching.
before you not turn into an owl, can you like fly around the ship, make sure no one's holding on?
I mean, I went to help, so I don't think I could. But I
Okay.
actually I get another wild shape, so I could. Yeah, I think this time he's less harried. He becomes a giant eagle. It's more like it's different, but sleeker, more aerodynamic, and yeah, he flies out of the ship and flies around and uses his keen eagle sight to look around. I get advantage on perception checks. So
Yeah. I think the only thing that you see is on the back of the bridge is the Millennium Falcon, just sort of like parked.
Crazy.
Yeah, it's from
That's
a
cool.
movie. Maybe you've heard of it.
it wasn't
No.
ranked. That one wasn't ranked earlier in this episode, so I don't know.
True. No, you don't see anything.
Yeah, and I return.
Okay.
I think just Vera's gone to speak to Sevi while all of this is happening. and kind of kneels down next to him and puts a hand out on his shoulder and just says, "I'm sorry if you were afraid. How are you doing?"
Not the best. Manny, I do appreciate you saving me.
Of
That
course,
was
friend.
that was terribly frightening, and as much as I've enjoyed my adventuring with
Rumspringer.
with a lot of you, I think I'm ready to settle down.
I think at that, Vera nods her head and says, "That's totally understandable. We are planning to take you back and take you somewhere safe where you can be at home. But I want you to remember that you are your own person. Even if you have someone else's memories, you can take actions for yourself. And I don't want you to forget that."
I appreciate it. Thank you.
I'm not giving you another dagger, though. I think the one is probably okay.
It didn't even do anything.
You try. You
Wow.
tried.
It's a
The
shoddy
dagger's not good
workman.
if I can't use it.
A shoddy workman blames his tools, Sevi. You should practice.
You've been
with
off
that
doing
dagger.
other things. You haven't been able to teach me.
Well, we have a long flight ahead of us. I would be happy to teach you how to use your dagger more effectively. First of all, you want to take it out of its sheath. That takes some time.
Hey, I did that. Rude.
Yeah, and I think like as we're on our long flight, she'll kind of keep an eye on him and just check on see how he's doing. But she'll
Yeah.
spend some time with him.
Okay.
That's really funny.
There you go.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Good. What's next?
I think
11
long
o'clock.
rest and make
Yeah.
our way over to
Yeah.
Yeah. When we want to call Vadric when we're on the obviously.
Styria.
Yeah, we would like to
But we
call
got a lot of
Vadric, I
time.
think.
Okay.
Sure.
But do we want to do that next session?
Let's do it this session.
Okay.
That can be our
Let's
last
have the
thing.
call, yeah, and then we can
Yeah.
head over. Yeah.
And then we actually level up, right?
Correct.
Cool.
I think
Bring, bring.
Sevi still has the stone.
yeah, Vero's been the one who's historically been in contact with Vadric, so she'll pick it up and call him.
I've joined them.
Yeah, I think we're all
call.
we're all on speaker.
Put it
speaker
on-
phone.
yeah,
Put on speaker.
Please.
Hello.
That doesn't sound like Vadric.
I'm. I didn't know that we were going to do this call, and I.
You just called me at a weird time. This is how I normally talk. I
Well,
put on a
no,
voice.
I didn't watch my my video to get in his voice. Sorry, let me compose myself. Vera, great to hear from you.
Ah, that sounds like the man I know. Yes.
Hey, there he is.
What a time to call. Hello.
Yes. Hello. Hopefully, I haven't caught you in something. Well, I mean, do you have the time?
For you, I'll make the time.
That's very nice of you. Do you want the good news or the bad news first? Actually, trick question. I will give you the good news first. The
Good.
news.
I could use some good news.
Uh-oh. The good news. Well, then you're not going to want to hear
Uh-oh.
the bad
Uh-oh.
news. The good news is that we successfully stole the Star of Erebus from the trial that it was being presented at, and we got it onto our airship and left Erebus. So,
Oh, fantastic.
yeah. The bad news is that we were then summarily ambushed by 8 assassins who stole the Star of Erebus from us about an hour ago. So that is not the good part, unfortunately.
They were metallurgists, but we were able to keep Sevi safe.
And there's only 7
And
of them
we-
now, actually.
Actually, there was
and here's
10,
my
and now
little-
there's 9.
And here's my little bonus for you. We do have the corpse of one of them, which I killed myself. That
You
may be of
wish.
interest for you if you have a means to do something with that corpse that we can keep fresh for you.
I myself don't particularly dabble in corpse magics, but I can find somebody who might be able to extract from him.
Yeah,
That's
the
very
other thing-
disappointing that that you did not succeed, or
Well,
rather
well,
that you
we
that you
did
were
succeed.
sorry, rather that you were waylaid. God,
Well,
metallurgist. That's
Patrick, you wouldn't
that's
happen to know because Kiara seems to be working with them. Wouldn't know anything about that, would you?
I figured she was going to turncoat eventually. I just wanted to work out who she was working with before it happened. So the confirmation I will count
mystery
as a
solved.
silver lining. Oh, that
Very much
bitch. Not ideal. Not ideal, friends.
Yeah.
So you are and you're headed where now?
So, quick out of character, we never told Vadric about Sevi, right? That was a thing that, like, he knows Sevi exists, presumably. But we never told him when we left that we had him with us.
Well, I just
I don't
totally kept
remember.
it safe. Yeah, I don't remember. I think
don't
the
think
idea is we were gonna bring Sevi to Vadric, but
Well, we were
No,
gonna
but
bring
what I'm
Sevi
saying-
to
The
Severin,
Emperor requested him.
right.
who was just not
But isn't
Vadric.
What I'm-
Vadric the Emperor's like lead guy? Sorry, you go great.
He's like
Sorry,
another,
the point I'm
like a governor, right?
He is the advisor to the second most powerful house in Styria, not the ruling house.
Oh,
The vice governor.
I didn't realize that. Sorry, and then I
So-
wouldn't have shared that with him.
I am almost sure that I remember distinctly when we were escaping Styria, we made a decision as a group that we did not tell Vadric that we had Sevi with us.
Yes,
I am
okay,
like
so then we
very,
wouldn't
very
have
sure
found
that
that.
was the
Yes, okay.
decision that we made.
Okay.
But I think what Vera will say is we are actually headed back towards Styria and your neck of the woods, maybe making a couple of stops to find other artifacts along the way. But we have something of interest to show you that I cannot talk about over Sending Stone that I think will be worth your time.
Do you think that this is not a safe channel to speak, Vera?
Nothing.
Have
feels
I
pretty
given
safe
you
up
any
here.
reason not to trust me?
Let's say this is not about you, it's about the object itself, making it unsafe.
Again, you'll have to forgive me. You've really caught me at an off moment here. Gosh, let's just be frank. If you are headed to Styria, come here first. Don't make any stops. I don't want you to be, let's say, waylaid again.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, insight check.
Sure.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
Yeah, we'll put the DC at
85.
16.
Because I think the thing I'm just saying is like we know that he sent us Kiara, and we just got waylaid by Kiara.
Mhm.
So
Did he say that he sent Kiara?
yes,
Yes.
on the first sending stone.
Yeah,
Yes,
when
that's
he
right.
asked us to get this thing.
That's right.
All right, I rolled a 6, so it doesn't matter anyway. Someone else can roll better. Nope, no, I guess not. We trust this man implicitly. So
Yeah, he's great.
I'd like
Love
Sevi to get
that.
an insight check.
Hold on. Let me give it.
Greg, you didn't roll. No, yes, you did.
I did. I got an at one.
Get in there, Nick.
When I did not.
You guys
This
have
is
set the
perfect.
check so low. What are these
Doesn't matter.
single-digit
we
numbers?
trust this guy implicitly.
Narratively, this is great. Narratively, this is more interesting.
Michael, you even get advantage.
Doesn't matter.
You still rolled quite poorly.
If I was an owl, this never would have happened.
True.
I think Vera says, as they're having the discussion, she says, I don't want to give you the air of being coy, but I do want to say that there is something best talked about in person. So we will, of course, be stopping to see you.
I'm glad to hear it. And look, I enjoy doublespeak as much as the next guy. But
It's double plus good.
look, let me
There.
ask you something about your most recent let's say venture. Did
For
you
escapade?
encounter anything particularly unique as far as maybe an unfamiliar combatant?
Would you say something particularly tentacled?
I would.
That's crazy.
Nope.
How do you know about those guys?
No. I just see you're like, no, didn't see anything. Wow, that's weird.
We really should talk in person, Vadrick. I'm not.
We really should. And the reason I'll tell you, the reason that I don't want you to make any other stops, just based on the illithid that I have dead at my feet here, I don't know how many have infiltrated the Empire. I would like it if we could group up and touch base.
Well,
Circle
you'll
back.
be happy to know it's at least
Sorry.
4. Star wipe.
It's at least 4.
Love that. That's an excellent star wipe. All right. Thanks for playing, gentlemen.
Mm-hmm.
Listeners, thanks for listening. Viewers, thanks for viewing. I know how to speak. Don't worry about it. Follow us on socials. Tune in next week for something else, and we'll see you next time.
Happy Juneteenth.
Bye.
Happy Juneteenth.
everyone.
Goodbye.